you want to do out-respect ban as well?
Personally, I think Kaya's might be the first ban here, and I mean, they're willing to give away Grok. I mean, Grok, they played around it many times before. You've seen them. It doesn't hurt their game plan too much unless they're very aggressive and they find small advantages. But they're instead going to respect it, give away, say, no, I don't even want you to let you touch Kimmy, even though we get Grok in trade because you'll probably ban it out. So, all right, we'll match you. We'll
Your
ban
team
Kimmy,
is
and now
banning.
Hellcurt is on the table. I think Evos here probably going to ban out the Kaya.
They're definitely going to ban out the Kaya. I think Kaya's being much more impactful, and they rather give Geek Fam the Grok. So Evos will most likely take whatever heroes that they have. But again, they can spike them up a bit if they were to ban something else. But yeah, they will ban Kaya as well.
Yeah, now Geek Fam going to be locking in the Grok here. I'm not sure how. I'm probably going to predict the next couple, but for the first phase here, it's pretty set in stone. The real question is, where are they going to punish? Are they going to change it up for the second part of the draft? Because I think it's going to be pretty standard from here on out. Taking quite a bit of time, but Grok is going to be the pick of choice for Geek Fam.
Grok is hovering around. He's definitely selected one of the S-tier tank heroes that you can find, can use it in your arsenal for Mobile Legends to bang bang. And you know, in professional tournaments as well. This guy is a must pick.
Yeah, and now Evos probably going to be looking to pick up
Kufra
instead. Wow.
S2, S1 pick. Man, this guy just go all the way up to the ranks.
Yeah, definitely.
They're taking away Kufra once again. The first game was for Geek Fam, and they won with that. And the second game, Evos had Kufra. They're going to take it once again.
Rather interesting, but I'd like to see whether Evos is able to play at the same level. Can they select the fights? Can they be selective of where these fights are going to occur? Looks like Cho is going to be the pick of choice, very easily flexible. So Evos kind of have a structure going on here.
Looks like Geek Fam, they have an option to go in for an off-lane hero, whether they want to go an assassin. Yeah, the Hayabusa seems like a nice addition into the team, and perhaps a strong fighter like Thomas, Leomod. You know, we didn't see many Thomases out there. Mostly it will be Leomod. Maybe because Leomod perhaps is the better fighter in that?
Well, I don't think Leomod is the better fighter. I think he brings more to the table in comparison to Thomas. Because, again, Leomod, with his passive, he's able to execute low level, low life heroes. Sorry, not level. And Thomas, on the other hand, he's really good at peeling people from high health. Now, the question is, if they get to the backline, who's going to make more of an impact if your team is able to peel them to a low level? It's definitely going to be Leomod. Not to mention that he has a lot of ways to gap close.
Yeah, I feel like Leomod is like a hybrid assassin in here. I'm not sure whether his title is just pure fighter or pure fighter assassin.
I mean, when you take assassin routes, it's hard to say that he isn't some form of an assassin.
Correct. So it looks like the Minotaur, the Bull, will be selected on the Evo side. I don't think they really want to risk it up because, again, Kufra, he's more towards a secondary tank, like what Terrence always say back in our cast. And, you know, Minotaur being that primary tank allows Kufra that freedom to come in anytime to initiate, to be the initiator role rather than the guy who sustains all those damage.
Yeah, and now Geek Fam, they've kind of adapted the plan. They know that Claude was on the table. They could have left it up to pick it for themselves, but they are scared that Evos, because they don't have any of those damage dealers just yet, they're gonna get rid of the Claude. They're going to put Soul onto the Cho as the off-laner. But now that Geek Fam have kind of revealed what that matchup is going to be.
Now it looks like they're going to try to ban out, I think they ban out mages as well, or supports, depending on the situation. And it will be Esmeralda.
Yeah, I mean, we've seen Esmeralda a couple of times. This is just a respect ban as well. We know Geek Fam can pull out the Esmeralda and work really well with it. And now we have 4 picks left in total, 2 on the side of Geek Fam and 2 on the side of Evos.
Evos there. They still don't have Assassin, and you know, they don't have a marksman and a mage. Harif works really well as well in the previous game. I think Odia Bambi plays it really well despite the nerf onto the Zaman Force ultimate.
Yeah, and people gotta remember, even though Harif has received quite a few nerfs, Harif still has plenty of damage. He may not be able to be the huge game changer with the Zaman Force and locks people down, but he still plays a pseudo marksman role. He pumps out a lot of magic damage.
Angela is picking. Angela with the Selena, the final 2 picks onto Geek Fam. I can sense a strategy coming forward.
Definitely something that we didn't see in the playoffs, but it definitely works out. I mean, giving a little bit more time in the team fights, right? With Angela there, I think it's definitely going to be helpful. But I don't think Gideon agrees with me.
I don't agree, mainly because they're going to lose a lot of pressure across the map. Sure, if they play a split pushing composition and they use Angela to secure one of the lanes, then sure, I can definitely see that coming through. But Evos, they've got some really strong laners here that I don't think they're going to be able to cope with.
Evos feels like a balanced team. From the early game, you can have Harif, you know, just coming in with Chao and Kufra, and then when you have that insurance plan, that carry will go online in the mid to later games. So Geek Fam, whatever they do, they need to lock down as soon as possible and try to create the same situation like in game 1, just completely locking down Evos if they want to stand a chance to win.
All right, this is it, ladies and gentlemen. This is going to be your third game. Are you ready for the next battle? Are you ready for the Singaporean Slayers and the King of Comebacks? Are you ready for Evos SG and Geek Fam?
Woo! Go for us! Woo, 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 woo. Okay, now you do that again, the next round.
Welcome to
it
Mobile
when that
Legends.
Always a great. We're good friends, Faraz, but I love it when it happens.
First it was Matthew, and now it's him.
Smash them.
I'm sorry, I'm a little sadistic when it comes to just
All
people,
troops
things
deployed.
not going the way it's supposed to for my friends. But both of these teams ready to bring it to the table. Let's see how they play this out. Can Geek Fam's new composition be able to deal with the pressure coming on from Evos?
I mean, I'm just interested to see what is this new composition coming in forward. Geek Fam just trying all the way, but Arts is going to get harassed down by Soul, the Karate Kid, the King of Fighter. He tried to attack that Arts down, or the Leomord down, but it will to be no avail. Zorn seems like he's soloing over here. It looks like Selena will go in for the earlier buffs in stages for that level. We already talk about when Selena has a second skill, whether it's Abyssal Arrows or Abyssal Traps, you need that 2 skills to go online to turn yourself to the Abyssal Queen and perhaps the another mode itself. But it looks like they're going to go in for the steal. It will be Selena killing off Minotaur. Minotaur, unfortunately, at the bad time of the positioning of that Abyssal Arrow.
Yeah, again, a bit of a disrespect here, and you gotta remember, this is Geek Fam's entire plan. They're going to dedicate resources to make sure Hayabusa has a great laning phase. They want to use Selena to be aggressive and get in their faces here. And I think this is the first time Soul actually has a favorable matchup. Potato!
Oh, looks like that jab is going to kill off that carry. And now they want more blood. Geek Fam, though, they had to be careful. Their HPs are not in great shape. And they're going to try to go in here. A nice steal coming for Soul. That Karate Kid just Shunpo and one basic attack instantly and grab that river crab.
Yeah, really nice Jukundo, but Zorn here trying to punish Soul to make sure that Leomord has a better laning phase, because remember, Soul, oh no, he's in trouble!
Here's the dead kid, ladies and gentlemen. That was a massacre, 3 versus 1 is not even fair coming into this game.
Really nicely done. Geek Fam understood they had first rotation, and Evos was just a little bit off and probably should have told Soul that their enemies were on the coming horizon.
Yeah, I mean, you know, they're feeling a little bit salty that the river crab got still, but hey, they unite eventually.
Absolutely, and that's a great way to just shut down these offlaners. And remember, the Cho into Leomord matchup, Cho will dominate for the early parts of the game until Arts is able to get that early Bloodlust Axe.
Bloodlust Axe into motion. Evos, what is the game plan here? Are they going to stick to the same game plan here? Fix going in with the Hayabusa. He does have the jungle buff, but then 1 versus 2. He needs to be careful though. He's going to get harassed. Angela comes in with a nice timing on the ultimate, and maybe they can continue fighting this here because they have the upper advantage. Ace going to use the flicker into the brush, and he's going to recalculate over here. But us is going to come in here as well before Chao kills all the member, and Carry gets a kill. Leomord gets a trade kill onto Angela as well. So 2 for 2 trade coming in for this battle royale. 3 versus 3. 2 more left. Soul and the bad position, but then Potato is there. Soul is going to survive with the Shunpo. He's going to make it alive.
Oh, they clutch it out at the very end here. Zorn wants it.
No.
Soul's in a lot of trouble here.
Soul. I mean, he's just teasing here. You reach, I teach.
Oh man, those are some smooth moves coming in from Soul. He holds his own ground against Geek Fam there. That was a great fight coming through, and I think overall, Oh dear, Bambi made a little bit of a mistake, missing one of his abilities, which costed him his life. But I think the rest of the team did a very good job to compensate.
I think they really did a good job. That was a good move coming in here. You know, they managed to lose some members, but again, they had the upper advantage in that skirmish. And so if he were to die, perhaps that's an equalizer. But then again, it was Evos. They won that fight.
Yeah, and again, ooh, Ace is in trouble. Salmon Force being popped by Oh dear Bambi.
Okay, so Ace is going to disengage at there, so he's going to save his life a bit. A great move. Bambi was there to kind of support him, not getting burned out alive by the rest of the members of Geek Fam. But then Geek Fam, you have to be very, very aware that Evos is somewhere around your bush. Nowhere is safe, even your own jungles.
Yeah, and Evos, they don't make a move here. They understand they don't have their ultimates, but they want to give enough pressure so that Show has that space. But Zorn, he's just going to be walking away with that Guardian Barrier. He doesn't really mind too much. I mean, sorry, the Nature Shield.
The Nature Shield and a little bit of the powers of nature. You know, just
Power of Nature, that's the one.
Oh, sorry. See, okay, so you can tell me what's the item that I said wrongly?
Alright, fair enough, fair enough.
Come on.
It's going to be time.
Blade of time.
Time.
Flake of time. Is it?
Flake of time?
Flake? What are you saying? I can't hear you properly.
Fleeting time.
Fleeting time. Okay, thank you so much, my dear Sifu Gideon. Anyhow, let's go back to the game, ladies and gentlemen. 6-4, very, very close game between two teams. Again, they really need that point number 2. Whoever stands the point number 2, they can make the mental disorder or mental stress to their opponents who are trailing downwards. But then Geek Fam, it looks like this is the opening that they want to bail out though, because again, Evos, they're starting out the fight. The possession comes in. Hayabusa wants to slay down So the Karate Kid. He's able to survive one more time and carry out nowhere on the top lane of the off-cam kill. Kills off this Leomord from Geek Fam.
Yeah, and this is so difficult, especially for 2 easy for Gems. He needs to make a decision every single time, whether or not he needs to go join the rest of the team, whether Turtle is more of a priority than their first top-tier tower.
Top tier tower, Evos trying to take down this turtle over here, want to get the goal, they're still fighting, it will be into Evos, side of the head, Harim comes into the kill onto the Pistol Queen, Fix running away, he needs to survive this fight, but then he's getting harassed by 4 heroes, he's going to go down to the ground, the ninja will not be alive, but then who's here? The Knight and Shining Armor, he's coming in with the horn, he's slaying it down, double kill for Geek Fam, it will be a trade for their motion.
Yep, 2 for 2, both of these teams not giving an inch of ground for each other. They go in for the punish, they go in for these mirroring plays. Both teams have a very good of idea how they want to play out, but they just will not give them any room to breathe.
And any room to breathe. I mean, Geek Fam over there, that was a little bit of a safe haven, able to rotate and get the kills, just denying the fact from Evos onto that profit margin. But then again, Geek Fam, they cannot just react. They need to start something. I always talk about, you always say that, they have to play the right call, but I feel like they need to be a little bit more aggressive. Start the fights. They're only snowball up to the fights that they have.
Ace here, he's got his rage form. He could easily try and pull this off, but he knows that the passive from the side of Zorn is not going to let him get locked up just yet. He's waiting for a bigger target. But then again, looking on the top side, Evos gaining some kind of a push here, while on bottom side, mirroring him almost exactly. We've got Hayabusa trying to create some form of pressure.
Evos, though, they have the upper advantage. They're going to try to push into the mid lane. The mid lane is destroyed, and the top lane as well. The top lane, second tier turret, will most likely fall down. Yes, it will. So it looks like Evos, they have the upper advantage. They have the map control that they yearn for. It looks like Zorn is in a bad situation. 4-1 is going to run away. But then it will be Chowdo to get the kill onto Hayabusa. What is going on? It's Hayabusa supposed to be the one-to-one master. Unfortunately, it's not enough. The Mr. Arrow, that's it. A wild shot comes into play. Selena, the Leomord gets the kill. This is Geek Fam's opening. They need to secure as many kills as possible. A double kill for that Pistol Queen. And maybe more to come.
Sprint to be popped by Arts. He wants to pick everybody up.
It's not enough. Oh my goodness. The momentum just killing off here. It is Evos right now that have to be at the back seat of the car.
really well done coming in from Geek Fam here. Our team, he understands his job. He needs to make sure he cleans up a lot of these fights. He can punish Evos if they try and make these big fancy plays. And again, Feeks is really behind as of right now. He's 0-3 against a 3-1, but the Diamond Force is off. Coming in for Oh Dear Bambi, they want to take this fight. AC's building up that rage, and they just back away.
That was a good move. They back away on time. Ace still don't have the full rage mode for that Minion Fury, so he can't pop out his ultimate, and now he's going to lose it because if you don't utilize that rage mode, it's just going to dissipate every single second.
Blade of Despair purchased by Arts as his second item. Interesting. He knows that he wants to be able to carry this the rest of the game, but you have to give that respect.
I mean, Blade of Despair is a very expensive item. You need at least 2,000 plus gold, so coming to him to farm so much at this time is a good choice.
Yeah, it looks like they have set this up. They cut them off away, and Oh Dear Bambi has to try and get out. Ace is there to make sure he is a huge deterrent. If the team goes forward, Ace can say, oh, I built up enough rage, and I can use my Minion Fury to make sure we can turn this around on you. So Geek Fam are very, very cautious.
Geek Fam are very cautious indeed. Ace though, he's going to get nearly another full rage bar for himself. But then a knife coming over here. This is big indeed, man. It's going on here, ladies and gentlemen. This is the Battle Royale. Hayabusa comes into play. Geek Fam gets a double kill. The Malaysians are storming the front. Evos right now, 2 more members left to defend their tier turrets.
Oh my goodness, both of these teams, I mean, what a catch on Oh Dear Bambi. He gets hit out of nowhere by an Abyssal Arrow, and it already changes. Feeks is going to try and solo with the help of Selena to make sure they secure this Lord here and now, not giving Evos an opportunity to fight back, but hold up.
Hold up, look at that. Chow is in a lot of trouble. Soul has finally gone up to heaven because he has to be in the graveyard, of course, but he will come back soon. And right there, Dominus. This is just a massacre coming from Geek Fam. They were so down early on, but now they have the lot into their favor. They have everything in hand. It looks like Evos, their backs are against the walls right now.
Yeah, but you really honestly can't count them out because they do have some very good scaling with Oh Dear Bambi as well as Potato. Yes, Oh Dear Bambi, you can buy the Athena shield, but there are many ways for him to still make a difference for the rest of the team. He is extremely mobile. He has form of AoE, so you have to give him that respect. Not to mention, Ace's ultimate, if he gets onto all 5 members and has a great Mino Fury, it can already just end that team fight before it even begins.
Oh, wait a minute. The Shadow Ogiku comes in, but then Feeks is a little bit too greedy. There are 3 heroes over there. He couldn't make it out alive. Zorn, meanwhile, being the pest of Evos. He's the flea onto the tiger's fur. He's just making so many disruptions coming in here with the Lord going forward. Geek Fam, they will go in with the godlike of this Leomon. But a Minion Fury comes into Ace. He managed to catch this one player up here. Leomon will fall down.
Oh, Soul! He's able to pick up these key members. Leomon doesn't even have an opportunity. Now Potato, he might be able to cut everybody else down as long as Ace is by his side.
And they will disengage Soul. How many times is he so slippery, juking left and right?
I think this is the Soul game here right now because previously they haven't been giving him a lot of resources, but now they're buying in the early to mid games, buying Soul a lot of space. Ace. Uh-oh.
Okay, here comes the bunch. Here comes the push. Can they continue on though? Dominus in the low heaven. But then Hayabusa comes into play. It looks like it will be a turnaround. Geek Fam will go on for that killing spree onto the Selena. A double kill, no, 1 kill, 2 kills for Geek Fam. Evos right now, they are running back into their base. They cannot take or lose any more members this time around.
Yeah, oh, this is such a tough game. Feeks might be in trouble, but he quickly takes one of his 4 shadows back to his original position. Woo!
That quad shadow, luckily it was still in the session. If not, he would get burned down instantly and he would die again.
Oh, absolutely. Right now, Potato is pretty much a beast. He will be able to chunk a lot of these members, especially Zorn, who instantly goes down.
Carry though, is able to go in, but Ati, he's a little bit greedy though. He's gonna bring in Jeb on the Selena, the Angela, but then look at that, they're gonna punish them over here. It looks like it's gonna be 2 more members left. Make it 1. Geek Fam, they made a mistake.
Yeah, Geek Fam definitely made a mistake. They called shots They wanted to go for this big dive. And even though Angela's shield was onto Arts, Arts was just locked down so much. And Potato finally scaling super well into this game. Despite having a huge shield from Angela, just chunks them out.
Hey, speaking of the anti-Kurez, the good news for Geek Fam is the Lord will not respawn when they are back. So they're still okay, they're still in safe waters, but they have to sacrifice turrets from time to time. This is a good time for Evos to take away the map control. They can deny whatever is there, just extend their lead of experience. But at the same time, they have to be very careful. The next fight will be the determined factor of who's going to take the Lord or who is going to end the game.
Exactly, and it's already into that 13-minute mark.
Malefic Roar.
It is.
Malefic Roar onto this carry. What?
Yeah, he wants to be able to cut through all that
Oh
armor.
my god. That's so much damage though.
They're pushing a little too hard here. Arts? Hello?
He better don't, man. He made a mistake early onwards there. He was all alone in the turret range as well. It's very risky though. Yes, I know you want to burst the turret down, but again, you're sacrificing 4 members for that. That's not worth it.
Absolutely, really not worth it here. And Dominus with a respect flicker here. He sees Soul coming through with a Jukuno. But hold up, Jebs is in a lot of trouble.
Jeb is in a lot of trouble. The Zaman Force ultimate onto Harry will finally get the second kill of Bambi. Bambi has been underperforming right there, but then perhaps this kill could open things up for his team. They will fall back though. Zondo in the top lane.
He's gonna get this. He's gonna get this
Yes, be
inhibitor.
careful.
He's gonna take it out. Oh!
He can try to get it. Yes, he can get it. He can get it with one auto attack. But then you see Evos at the bottom lane. They are taking down this Lord. The almighty Lord has awakened. Nobody's there to surround them. They need to fight this fight. Geek Fam, you need to go in for the Lord if you want to chance survival. But the Evos right there, they have been waiting. They pop out 2 immortalities already. And maybe want to go. But Grog gets the kill. Chow gets the kill as well. Great kill, Harim. Oh, that Bambi with the mega kill. And of course, Chow with the double kill as well. Oh my lord. They took the Lord. What?
Zorn's still alive. Oh
no!
Zorn's still going!
Zorn,
Champion is gonna go down!
Oh no, Bambi! He's the last man standing. 1 mage, 1 support, 1 tank. Who will win
He's
this
not
victory?
Oh my
This
goodness!
feud?
Oh my goodness,
Oh,
he's doing the ult again! He
doing
can't
it.
kill him! He can't kill him! Zorn is gonna walk right up to his face! He does
Oh
not
no!
care!
No,
Wild
no, no.
charge!
You gotta
Oh
run!
my god!
Oh my god! A 5k!
It's over!
It's over!
It's over!
Lord is all healthy. There is no way you can stop a very healthy Lord. But the Lord, he's already focusing onto the minions. Zorn has to be careful. Jab. Those combo wombos.
I mean, they just have to
Zorn only
sacrifice.
going again with the ultimate.
Oh no!
Oh
the
no.
Lord is hitting the minions! He's not hitting the inhibitor anymore! He's
Look at that! The
They're
Lord!
still
The
in
Lord!
this!
He's doing
They're
it!
still
He's
in
doing
this!
it! Hey!
Oh my
Oh
god!
my goodness! That was the longest base fight ever in that single minute or in that single scenario. I was losing my voice. I think the comments were like, what is this guy talking about? But the hell, that was a game. That was so long till the base explodes. Geek Fam, 2-1.
I don't know what kind of supernatural, they're doing some Goku Spirit Bomb, give me your energy nonsense here, because they are going to be moving on with another win under their belt.
Literally give him your energy because Angela was in that grok
Just
for
listen
Red
to that. Listen to that for a second. Do you hear the